So today I'm gonna be taking off these press-ons, y'all. So if you watched my video that I posted, when did I post this? 2 weeks ago, which actually this week makes 3 weeks. So I posted this week. I put the set on 3 weeks ago. They're still on. I did cut them all the way down because I did a set on my older sister. And so I knew that I wasn't going to be able to work with them because they were a little bit longer, maybe like right there. But y'all, when I say these nails have stayed on so good, like I think the only ones that actually broke off were my pinkies, but they hurt real bad when I broke them. Like this one, you can still see like a little line where it did break off a little bit, or like where it bent my nail. So this one was sore for a few days. I think this one kept I think this one did lift a little bit, so I ended up taking it off. And then once I cut them down, I tried to take them off, and so I started like kind of pulling this thumb up, but the res will not come up. So I'm gonna be soaking them off. I did want to just sit here and chit chat with you guys. I have the comments going over here, so you will see me look over here a lot, but I'm just gonna be using my little bow that I always use. It's y'all, like I literally got it out of my kitchen, and this is the one that I always use. But since these are press-ons, I'm not gonna file them down or anything because of course they're already really short. But I do have another set that I may throw on, not today, but I do have another set that I bought from Walmart that are basically the same except for white instead of the black. But I definitely will be applying them on y'all because they stayed on really good. But I just put some acetone into this bowl, and I'm just gonna put both of my hands in here and just, what time is it? 3:26. So we'll see how long it takes for them to soak off. But how have you guys been doing? Happy Monday. Hey, Maria, Isabella, Jay. Is it Jay or Jai? Saffron, I think that's what it is. But y'all, so I don't know if y'all follow, if everybody on here follow me on my Instagram, but y'all, why I start making cookies. So I like what, maybe at the end of last year, so like I started back baking. It's something that I used to do like 2 or 3 years ago, and I'm just now starting to pick it back up, and I am starting to fall in love with it. And so I've been posting my cookies on Instagram, and people started going crazy, y'all. Like they started going crazy. They're like, "You need to sell them. You need to sell them. Give us the recipe." And so I was like, you know what? Oh y'all, they coming off real fast. Look at this. It's literally been 1 minute, and it's already like wrinkling up. So we may not be on here for long, but anyway, so people were like, "You need to sell them. You need to sell them," and I was like, you know what? Like, if y'all not playing, like, I wouldn't mind doing it, especially because like right now we're not super busy. With the building, like we're still waiting on a few things, and it's literally just a waiting game. So we are here at the house a lot, or we have been these last few weeks, and we've just been trying to stay as productive as we can, like still working, and so I was like, you know what, why not, like I'm not so busy right now. And so I posted the cookies, I think like Wednesday or Thursday on my website, and my fiance was like, only post a certain amount on there, and when it sells out, like that's it. He was like, because this is your first time like um selling cookies, or like making a lot, because usually I make like not even 20, y'all. Like usually I make them for like when we have a little family gathering, like I'll make them and they be gone. But so like I think I put like 100 cookies on there or close to it, and they literally sold out like in the first day. So over the weekend, that's basically what I was doing all weekend, is making cookies. I did have some local orders, so like having to meet people here locally to deliver their cookies. And then this morning we shipped off like 20 boxes of like I think it was right at 20 boxes of cookie orders. And so I'm going to be opening the website back up on Wednesday for cookie orders, and I'm gonna do the same thing, y'all. Like just 100 cookies. Once they sell out, they sell out, and then I'm just gonna do that. I don't know, y'all. I don't know where this cookie journey is gonna take me, but I'm really enjoying it. So we'll see where it goes, but yeah. Somebody said I'll get paid this Thursday, so I'm hoping to place an order for cookies. Thank you so much in advance. Hey Nana. It says you're my inspiration to become a nail artist. Thank you so much for teaching me and helping me with these videos. Natalie, I love you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it, y'all. And so this is something that I've been wanting to talk about for a while. Or not necessarily for a while, but like here lately, I feel like especially with like us not being able to do much with the building, like I feel like we do get like pretty discouraged. But what like yeah, so like I get pretty discouraged, like as far as like just being an entrepreneur and like the building and stuff. And it's almost like I see, like it made me realize, like I see why so many entrepreneurs give up, because it's not hard. I mean, it's not easy being an entrepreneur. So then I have to remind myself, like, like I can't be that hard on myself, because at the end of the day, like I am only 26. Like I have achieved so much by the age of 26. And so, like, I have to give myself my credit. And so basically, I just want to tell you guys, like, if you're an entrepreneur, if you decided to leave your full-time job to start doing nails, and this is something that you're really passionate about it, but you have those moments where you get discouraged, you're thinking about quitting, you don't know if you actually, want to keep doing this. Like, I'm just here to tell y'all, like, I know it's not easy, but just keep going. Like, just, like I said, I know it's hard being an entrepreneur, but just having that freedom, I think that's the main thing for me. It's like having the freedom of an entrepreneur, like it's undefeated, y'all. Like not having to ask anybody for time off. Like I know that, like, of course, like you have to grind a little bit harder to make um like to hit your goals, whether you have financial goals or whatever, sale goals or whatever. Like, like we do have to grind a little bit harder, but it's worth it, because for me, like I said, like my rich life for me is this financial, or not, well, yeah, financial freedom, but then also the freedom to come and go as I please. So that makes it worth it for me. And so I just want to tell you guys, like, just keep pushing forward. I know lately I been like basically trying to get closer to God. I don't know if everybody, I mean, we all have our different views, of course, but I feel like, especially with the building, like I feel like God is just in his ways trying to tell me that he wants me to get closer to him, because I feel like I have a relationship with him, but it's just almost like I feel like a lot of us, it's like, oh, I have my own type of relationship, or like I pray and like, that's about it. And so right now, like I am on the journey to like basically get closer to God, because I feel like I said, especially with this building, it seems like, I don't know, like it's been a lot of moments where like something happens and then I get all stressed out, and then I'm like, God, please help me, like, please make this work, and then it get better, and then that's it. And then when something else happened, like, it's like, oh God, please help me, like please make this work, and then it works. And so I want to be able to just like, always go to God, whether it's good, whether it's bad, like always thank him. Like I've started doing where like every morning before I wake up, before I even touch my phone, I either say a prayer or I'll read my little devotional book or my app, and just trying to, just start on a good note, again getting closer to God. And then also like we started going to church, and then my fiance is really the one that like been he's the one that like pushes it on me, or not, I don't know that pushing is the correct word, but like guiding me, to basically get closer to God, because I told him, I'm like, I feel like he's telling me, like, like every time you come to me, like I show you that, it's gonna be okay, or I make things work for you, and you just gotta like stick to me. And I feel like that's what he's like telling me. And but it's like I have to find my way to like really get closer to him and stay close to him, not just when I need him, if that makes sense. And so that's kind of like another journey that I'm on right now. And again, like with my entrepreneur life, it's like it all kind of ties in, because it is hard being an entrepreneur, but it's definitely well worth it. And so any chance that I get, that I realize that I have it better than other people, whether, not even just financially, but like I said, the freedom to not have to call in on anybody, or like, come and go as I please. Like, I take that time out to just thank him, like, thank you, because I don't know if I could work for somebody, but that's kind of, where I'm at. Um, Let me see. Um, Somebody said that's beautiful. I love the fact you know the Lord, and it's not a religion, it's a relationship. He knows what you can handle. You got this. I love how you are honest, and thank God for your hubby. Thank you so much. Yeah, so I feel like it's definitely been like a like I think everything kind of started like with the building. It's like you know how they say that you have to like get uncomfortable to grow. And I feel like for so long, like I was in such a comfortable like position, like, like I had my house, I had my cars, like it was all about, shopping, and it was all about, doing whatever I want to do. And then once I like made another like big girl purchase, as far as the building, which was something that like, could help me grow and like get out of my comfort zone, I feel like that's when like he started testing me. And so I've had plenty of like breakdowns and like, doubts, and like I feel like during this journey of like the building, like I can honestly say that it's been not necessarily my lowest point, but it's been tough. Like I can definitely say that it's been tough. And so I feel like during this time, like of me growing, like not only am I growing like, within my business, like I feel like I'm growing personally, mentally, like emotionally, like religiously, like everything. And so I feel like it's definitely, it's been a journey for sure, y'all. Like it's definitely been a journey, and it just makes me, I don't know, like I said, it almost like anytime that I see people like give up on their like entrepreneur life, like I really hate to see that. But again, like sometimes like when I go through those moments, it's like like I see why. But I feel like I don't know, like once you're like so deep into it, and like I know that like I've never worked for anybody, y'all, like never. And so like I know that I wouldn't do good working for anybody else. And so it's like the only thing I can do is keep working hard to finally get everything done. And but it's like I had to have faith. And I feel like that's the test. Like that's really the test. And I'm glad somebody just said that. I feel like that's the test. Like God is basically like you have to have faith in me. And sometimes I feel like, not necessarily that I question him, but it's like I'm scared, like, like what if it doesn't work out, and he steady showing me like it is, like you just have to have faith in me. But the more I question him, the more things get harder, if that makes sense. And so that's kind of like where I've been at, or how life has been lately. Definitely stressful, but I know that, all of this stress will pay off. Hopefully, here soon, the building will be done. Um, I'll be financially back where I need to be. And hopefully, like I know that everything will work out. So I just, it's been hard out here, y'all. So, but I'm not, and I don't want to discourage anybody from starting. I know I just seen somebody say I want to start my own business, but I don't know where to start. And I don't want to discourage. I don't want you guys to take this like, dang, like it's that hard. Like, no, I don't want to discourage anybody from, like starting their entrepreneurial life. Like, go for it if that's what you want. Like, trust me, it's definitely worth it. Like I said, being able to come and go as you please, like that's my biggest like flex. Like, I don't gotta call nobody and let them know why I can't come to work. I don't have to do none of that. I just, work as I please. Um, so I definitely, like depending on what you want to do. I mean, I don't know what kind of business you are wanting to start, But sometimes you just have to go for it, y'all. Like, you just have to take that leap of faith and go for it. Of course, do your research. Make sure that you are prepared for whatever journey you're about to get into. You definitely have to be financially, physically, emotionally, mentally prepared for, that leap of to take that leap of faith. But it's definitely worth it, and I wouldn't trade my entrepreneurial life for anything. um it definitely just takes a lot of guts for sure. Let me see. Somebody said, Netta, you are so right, but you, oh, I can't scroll, y'all. Hold on, I gotta go back. She said, you are right, but just put God first and everything else will fall into place. And that's definitely where I'm at. Like I said, just trying to basically, remember that. Said, yes, girl, tell God your worries and trust in Him. I love this. I needed this push for my nail artist journey. When we grow, we will always encounter and have new demons for sure. Yes, for sure. Um, Jay said, I think that's my problem right now, questioning my journey and overthinking the things I really can't control. Yes. Girl, you are preaching today. Go, girl. God's gonna bless all you. God gonna bless all you do in Jesus' name. Thank you. But this dress, Tasha, I think it's from like Fashion Nova. But yeah, so that's kind of where I've been at mentally, I guess. And then, so like I said, we just been trying to stay busy here at the house. We have been doing a lot of, um, not renovations, but just work around the house, just trying, like, staying busy, staying productive, because I feel like when I'm not productive, like, I get irritated because I feel like I'm not doing anything. I'm not being, I don't know. I guess that's kind of like the entrepreneur in me. Like, I have to stay busy. Um, Somebody said, I've binged all of your videos from the past 2 days. I'll be placing my first order Friday. I almost bought a cheap kit from Amazon. Literally, that's funny that you said that, because I literally I made a video and I posted it, but my fiance was like, it's not a good time to post right now. So I'll be posting it later today. But I filmed a video talking about 5 reasons why you may be getting lifting no matter what you seem to be doing. And tip number 4, or reason number 4, was from using cheap acrylic products. And I was like, please stop going on Amazon and buying the cheapest kit that you can buy. Like, use your money and spend it on good quality products, because it definitely will change your entire nail journey. Like, y'all, please stop going on there. Like, of course, Amazon does have some good things. I love Amazon. Order stuff from there every day, more than I should, but definitely spend your money on good products that are going to actually help you achieve a good application, because if not, your nails going to be looking crusty and lumpy and bumpy, and you don't want that. Uh, Shannon said, "Hey, gorgeous. Hope all is going great. Your way. I would love for you to do a set of press-ons. I actually just filmed. I have to edit the video, but I just filmed the video on press-on nails. So I will edit this video or that video after I finish this live, and I'll definitely get that up for you." Somebody said, I'm only 13, but I really do want to become a nail artist as like a side job. And this advice is so helpful for me. And I want you to know that I really do thank you for that. I love you, girl. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, so like again, I don't want to discourage anybody. I just, I feel like it's reality. Like, being an entrepreneur is definitely not easy. And I feel like people don't make it easy on you either, whether it's like clients, whether it's if you like actually get a building, like we're struggling with, like making sure that everything is up to code, and now we got to go to this person and that person and this permit and that permit and this $1,000 and that however many thousands of dollars. Like, it's a lot, y'all. But again, of course, and as a beginner, like as a when you first start your business, of course you're not gonna go that big. Like I feel like I've had it easy like all of my life, and that's why now, as far as business, like, and I feel like that's why like now when things are starting to get slightly hard, I'm like, okay, hold on now, like what's going on? Because like I still got a little bit. Hold on. My nails actually grew a lot under these press-on nails, y'all. Again, this week will make, I think like 3 weeks. This week will make 3 weeks since I had those press-ons on, and my nails grew a lot underneath. Cause I cut my nails down all the way down, like all the way down, and so they got long. Hold on. But yeah, so like you guys know, I mean, if you've been here for a while or watching my videos for a while, you would know that when I first started my nail journey, like I literally started with a computer desk, and my dad took me to the nail supply store. I had my list of products with everything that I needed just to do a full set, and I started practice my application, my foundation. I didn't care about the nail art, I didn't care about the bling, I didn't care about the nail polish. Like literally I wanted to focus on perfecting my application, because to me it's like, okay, it don't matter if I have the cutest nails, the cutest nail art, the cutest diamonds. If my nails can't stay on, that's not gonna matter. You know, it's going to waste. So I focus on perfecting my application, my shape, and then once I notice like, okay, the nails are staying on with no lifting. Like now I can focus on nail art. Like, and of course, while I was practicing that, like I was applying like polish. Like, of course, I wasn't just leaving them plain. And at this time, I was practicing on my younger sister, and so I was able to like basically watch her nails and see like, okay, because I know that she wasn't like messing with them, and so I'm like, okay, like they're actually staying on, they're not lifting. And so then that's when I started focusing on, okay, now we can get cute with it, now we can do the little rhinestones, we can do the polish and all that nice stuff. But at first I just focused on making sure that my nails stayed on. Like that was my biggest thing, and I feel like that's one of the hardest things too. At least for me, it was like preventing lifting. Like that was so hard, y'all. Shannon said, "Do you sell custom press-ons?" I can if you want me to. Like I can, um, but I haven't been advertising it for a while. But if you want to get some custom press-on nails made, you can email me at info.getnail32.com at gmail.com, and we can talk about it. Uh, Let me see. It says, "Hey, been following you for years and started my YouTube because of you, but I got out of acrylics and got into gel nails." Thank you. Well, thank you for the continued support. And that's good, girl. I feel like it's a lot of us out here doing acrylic nails, and there's a lot of people out there that want to learn how to do gel nails, but there's not too many people out here that do them. So that's really good for you. It said, "It's so crazy how I've been on my closer to God journey as well, and something just told me to click on your live, and you're literally just talking about the same thing I've been feeling." Girl, it's definitely a sign. It's a sign, and I don't know if like it's I don't know. I feel like all of my life, like even when I was younger, like I always had that, because growing up, like my family, like we used to go to church, but we weren't like super religious basically. And so like I feel like like even as a teenager, I guess like I used to struggle with like anxiety and stuff. And so I feel like like I feel like God has always been calling me to like get closer to him, but I've never known how. And like now being with my fiance, it's like I used to say like I want to go to church, but then I never would. And like now with my fiance, he's like, nope, we're going to church, come on. And then even like Wednesday, we went to Bible study. And like for a while, we were using the excuse, like, the church is like, the church that he used to go to is like probably 30 minutes away. And so we'd be like, oh, it's just so far, like we got to wake up so early. And so we were using that as an excuse. And so then we started going to my older sister's church, which is literally like 5 minutes from us. And so we were like, okay, like we can't keep using this as an excuse. Like we really gotta, go. And especially like with us, like, of course we're engaged now, and so like soon getting married, like we want to make sure that we are as close to God as we can, to just help with our relationship, help with um the relationship that we have with our family, and just help us in general, and just, if that makes sense. I don't know, I feel like with me not being like a church girl or like a religious girl, and just now getting into it, I feel like I don't really know how to word what I'm trying to say, but I feel like y'all know what I'm trying to say, if that makes sense. um Joanna, thank you so much. Yeah, right now my fiance and I are getting into like posting more videos or like content together, because we work together, y'all. Like, he helps me with my online business, and we kind of do everything together. And so we do everything together. And so we're starting to like, because he was like, we should, do videos together. And at first I was like, I don't got time for that. Like, I'm already doing nail videos, I'm doing all this other stuff. But we just started, and it's been fun, y'all. It's definitely been fun, because I feel like a lot of the time too, with us actually working together and being together 24/7, I feel like sometimes we can like bump heads, or like maybe we just kind of get a little tired of each other. And so like doing fun things like this kind of like, of course, kind of brings us back together, and just kind of shuts off work, because even though like we are filming, it's still fun things, and they're like genuine, not acting type of thing. um and so I feel like it kind of like makes it fun for us, if that makes sense. Somebody say, hi, are all of your products your own? I just watched your video on acrylic nails for beginners, and you taught so well. I'm so interested in starting. How much did it cost for you to start up? Just an estimate. So honestly, I have a video on this, y'all. So when I first started doing nails, like I said earlier, like I just went to the nail supply store. I had a list of everything that I needed, but y'all, this was back in 2011. So times have changed a lot. Like, even between from today and 2 years ago, like times have changed, and we know that. And so now, like, it will take a little bit more than what I spent back in 2011. But I do have a nail kit for beginners on my website that comes with everything that you need, from your acrylic powders to your monomer, primer, nail tips, nail art, buffers, files, clipper, glue. Like, it comes with everything. And then I also have another small kit, or your brush too. And then I also have another kit, which is my acrylic bundle set, which comes with the 8-ounce bottle of monomer. It comes with two acrylic powders of your choice, which are 2 ounces. It also comes with your acrylic brush, which I don't have. I only have these right here because I did a video. But it comes with your acrylic brush, which is a good quality brush. Of course, my products are good quality as well. And that's what I was saying just a little bit ago, that when you first start doing nails, y'all, you don't want to just go out and buy the cheapest acrylic kit. I understand, like, like it's just something that maybe we just want to try out and see if we like. But if you get like the cheapest kit you find on Amazon, it's gonna be a disaster, y'all. Like, to the point where you're gonna be like, like, this ain't it. Yeah, so make sure that you good invest into good quality products. And mine, like, as you guys seen, like, I use my products on my videos, I use my products on myself, I use my products on my clients, so they're good quality products. So I definitely, and I'm not just saying this because they're my products, but I definitely recommend that you guys check them out instead of just going and buying the cheapest kit that you guys find, because it will make a big difference from the actual application of the acrylic, from the brush, everything, y'all. It will make a huge difference. I promise you. Uh, Let me see. Somebody said, so lovely, love silly. So she said, what's the best advice for the starting process bank loans? So honestly, I just did everything. Like, when it came to the building, I went through a realtor. She recommended a banker. I went through him. Super easy. He just asked for like tax return um from like the previous 2 years, he asked for, like, of course, like a copy of my ID and just personal information. And that was pretty much it, y'all. Like, now I would say that I have really good credit score. And so that made it easy as well. But I would say just give recommendations on banks to get the best deal. Somebody said, "Girl, I have been in church all of my life, but when I moved out to North Carolina, I stopped going, then went back to Elevation Church." Yeah, so again, we kind of just stopped making excuses. We're just thinking, like, like this is something that we really want to do, and we just can't, we can't continue to just use that as an excuse when we have churches that are out here close to us. So we just had to kind of go for it. Um, Somebody said, "I understand. I've always believed if you have faith in God, He will be with you no matter whether you go to church or not. So if your mind is telling you to go, go." That's how we were. Like, and I can't remember, like, just from the top of my head, but I feel like it was a lot of things that were like happening where it's like I could almost just hear him telling me, like, "I'm telling you, like, if you just get, like, if you just get closer to me, like, I got you, like, I got you." And so that's kind of how it's been for me. Somebody said, "What research would you recommend for branding and obtaining your own products?" So honestly, the biggest thing is making sure that you sample different products. Of course, that they are like making sure that they're at a good price point where you would feel comfortable, like, you know, like, for example, like, say you bought a bottle of like acetone, and that big bottle of acetone costs you $100, but when you like divide it up by like 8-ounce bottles, like, just making sure that it's going to be worth it, basically. And just making sure that, of course, it's good quality. So testing it out, making sure that it's not too runny, making sure that the colors go on good, making sure that it's not drying too fast or too slow. And so just basically making sure that it's good to work with. So definitely samples. um So somebody said, "When are you gonna be doing your own nails?" So most likely, I'm going to Vegas on the 14th, I think. So I may actually do my nails for that trip instead of putting some press on nails on, because lately I feel like when it comes to trips, I wait until like the last minute to do all of my packing. Like, y'all haven't even ordered no outfits, and I leave next week. And so I feel like I've been procrastinating a lot just because I be so busy, kind of. And so I, yeah, so I'll probably be doing them sometime next week. I need to do my toes too, but yeah, so I took all of the acrylic off. Now, I was eating like hot peanuts, like the chili peanuts, and so I have like chili stains on my fingers, but the nails came off really good. They just melted right off, y'all. I'm glad I didn't pull them off, because, like I said, I had broke my pinky off, and it definitely was hurting. But I think I'm just gonna. I don't even know that I may just shape them up, cause, or I don't know. I may cut them off, y'all. I never leave my nails. Like, I hate my. Not necessarily that I hate my natural nails, but I don't know. Like, I mean, they're not just like flimsy, but it's something about them that just kind of makes me cringe. Like, even filing them, like, it makes me cringe. Am I saying it right? Cringe? I feel like I'm not. It sounds weird. But yeah, so basically the message of this live was to not be so quick to give up on your dreams. If you feel like something, or if you feel like God or the universe or whoever is calling you to do something, just stick to it. It's going to get hard. Like I said earlier, they say that to grow, you have to put yourself in uncomfortable situations. And so just learning how to work through those uncomfortable situations, having faith that, God is going to be by your side no matter what. And also, another thing is making sure that whatever it is that you are deciding to do, whether it's nails, whether it's, starting your own clothing line, your product line, whatever it is, make sure that it's something that you actually enjoy doing. Like, you don't want to just do something because Sally down the street is doing it and she's making good money. So now you feel like you need to be doing what Sally doing so you can make good money. Or you see Keisha over here doing something that got her a new car, so now you feel like you need to do what Keisha is doing so you can get you a new car. Like, no, that's not how it works. You want to make sure that what you choose to do as a job, as a side hustle, whatever, you want to make sure that you're doing it for the right reasons, y'all. You want to make sure that it's enjoyable. You want to make sure that you are really passionate about it, because if not, it becomes really easy for you to just give up on it. And I feel like we spend too much money on trying new hobbies, new this, new that. I feel like it's getting so expensive to do anything nowadays, y'all. So you definitely want to make sure that, again, whatever it is you decide to do, that you're actually gonna go all in for it. And then too, another thing that my fiance was just saying earlier, how he was saying, like, how we always like tell people, like, like when they want to start their own business, like, just go for it. And like, if, like, say if it's products, if you want to start your own product line, he's like, sometimes people tell him, like, just basically buy products and sell them, just kind of put anything out. And he's like, but you really can't do that. He's like, because then that's gonna give your business a bad name, because you just, so in a rush to put something out there just to say that you started a business, but then it's not good products. And so people may support you that one time, but who's to say they're gonna come back, and so you want to make sure that you put your, good quality things out there. Like, even like with the cookies, I was like, I'm just gonna take more orders, like, I'll be fine, like, I can handle more orders. And he's like, no, like, you're only gonna do what you can handle. You're not gonna tire yourself out, because then you just gonna be doing shit, and the cookies may not be, as good as you always make them. And he's like, so no, like, you have to give yourself a limit. You have to set your boundaries, and you have to make sure that you're putting out good quality, cook in this situation, cookies. You want to make sure that you're putting your everything into this, because you want people to come back and buy more. And that goes for anything, not just my cookies, but it goes for anything, y'all. Let's see. Are y'all saying anything? Because it's not, I don't see no more comments. But yeah, I just want y'all to keep that in mind. Also, I'm over here just shaping my nails, y'all. I may just buff them a little bit and put some oil on them until I decide to do them again. But yeah, after I finish doing this, I'm gonna go and edit some videos. I have quite a few videos, or not quite a few, but I have a few videos that need to be edited so I can post them. Let's see. I don't know why it's not popping up. Somebody said, I'm over here taking notes, girl. Do whatever you need to do, girl. But I definitely wish everybody the absolute best on, whatever journey that you're wanting to go on. Whether that's starting a new business, whether that's switching, switching what you're doing. And that's what I was telling my fiance the other day. I was like, because I haven't been doing nails since the end of last year, like on my actual clients. And so I was telling him that, like, the other day, I was like, I kind of miss doing nails. Like, every now and then, I'm like, I kind of miss it. And so I was like, I kind of want to do a set. And so he's like, call your sister and tell her to come over. And so I did. And I was doing her nails, and I almost felt like I wasn't, like, enjoying it. Like, I was like, okay, like, I'm just ready to be done, basically. that's how I felt. And so it had me thinking, because it's like, you know how we always talk about like the point of being an entrepreneur is so that you're doing something that you actually love and that you enjoy. And I was like, but it really scares me that when I'm doing nails, and I feel like I've felt like this for a while now, I feel like I'm like it's not fulfilling me. Like I'm not, like I'm just ready to be done. And I was like, and then whenever I was making cookies, like I feel, like excited. I feel happy. I feel, like I just want people to try them. And I was like, so it almost scares me, because it's like I don't know, like what does my future look like, as far as business. But two, it's like everything that I do revolves around me doing nails. And so it's I almost feel like I can't stop, which I'm not gonna stop, y'all, but I feel like I can't stop. So I just have to kind of find that balance and make sure that whenever I am doing nails, I'm not burning myself out. Uh, hey, which charms are you talking about? Because I have different nail charm kits. So if you can message me on Instagram and just send me a picture or something of the ones that you're talking about. Um, I don't know if I have a video on Gel-X. Okay, I know for sure I've never tried the actual Gel-X brand, but basically doing Gel-X is almost like doing press-ons, except for instead of using glue, you're using like a gel. And so you basically do your, like, you prep the nail, like, push back the cuticles, remove the shine from the natural nail. You size the nails. The nails are going to be basically like press-ons. You do your, I think your, I don't know if they have primer and dehydrator, but I know they have a base. So you do your base, and then you put the gel on the back of the nail, put it on top of the nail and cure it, and then you go back in and you can do more gel on top or on the bottom. I've seen people do. And so they're basically like just a fancier version of press-ons, that, and they're supposed to last like 2 or 3 weeks, kind of like acrylic nails. But the only thing with these is I think you can't fill them in, so you would have to get a whole new set every time that you get the Gel-X price. I mean the Gel-X set. I seen somebody say something about price. And I think that's how it is. Again, I haven't used the actual Gel-X brand, but it's basically the same as press-ons, just fancier basically. Somebody said I can see it now. Get Baked 32 has a nice ring to it. So I didn't know what to call it, y'all. So like I made, like, I'm extra. So like we packaged all of the cookies, and I'm like, this box is too simple. Like it needs something. And so I had some pink, like, plain label paper. And so I made like a little, I went on Canva and made me like a little logo, and I named it the Cookie Shop. And like the is like in capital letters, so it's like the Cookie Shop, like the one, not the two. But I kind of didn't want to put my name behind it. I don't know why. Or I also kind of didn't want to do Get Baked. Now a lot of people were saying like name it Get Baked, but I just put the Cookie Shop. Who knows where this is gonna go? But it makes me really excited, y'all, for people to try the cookies. Like the people that bought locally, they're already like talking about how good they are, and so it makes me really happy because I enjoy, like I really have been enjoying it. But again, like back to what I was saying, it's like, like, am I really enjoying it because it's something new, like out of the ordinary, or like, is this something that I could potentially see myself doing? Now, I did used to say that whenever, because again, I started baking like 3 years ago, but then I stopped. And so, what was I gonna say? Yeah, I forgot. I lost my train of thought. Oh no, there you go. But I used to say that whenever I retired from doing nails, that I wouldn't mind baking. So what if this? Cause y'all been doing nails for 10 years. That's a long time. I'm 26 years old, y'all, and I've been doing nails for 10 years. This year will be 11 years. Like that's a long time. Uh, I'll check to see. I think you're talking about. Let me see. Uh, the little logos. I think I have. I'll check because I should have some. But I'll have to check. Yeah, I have to check with you, or I have to check and see if I still have some. If I do, I'll post them on the website. But I feel like there should still be some. Somebody said best advice for beginners besides good quality supplies and tools. Girl, practice. Practice, 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 practice. And I feel like, of course, you're probably like, I already know this too, but y'all, like, just give yourself, like, set your, like, schedule for practicing. Just tell yourself, like, okay, like, every day I'm gonna do one nail, two nails, three nails, four nails. And I'm gonna sit there and work on, shaping, acrylic application, filing, whatever it is. Just practice as much as you can. You don't want to just get out here and just be doing all type of stuff on people's nails and then they pop off. Now she going back and telling such and such not to come to you because when she came to you, her nails came off. And so I definitely recommend that you just practice as much as you can before you actually start taking clients. Key, so I will be taking cookie orders again on Wednesday. The website will be open for orders from Wednesday to Saturday or until sold out. Now, last time it sold out literally that same day. Again, I'm only making 100 cookies because this weekend is actually my dad's birthday party, and so I need to be able to. I'm supposed to be decorating his birthday party, and so I need to make sure that I make time for everything. Thank you, Jay. Yeah, the cookie shop I think was cute. She said heavy on the one. Yeah, so I definitely will check on those. As soon as I get off of here, I'll check on those studs, the logos, gold studs. Um, but anyways, y'all, since my nails are off and we've done a little chit chatting here and there, okay, so the website for my cookies is just my Getting on 32. I just put them on my same website. It's just gettingon32.com/cookie shop. I put it on here. I just put the website on here again. It's gettingon32.com/cookie shop. Orders will start on Wednesday until sold out, or until Saturday or sold out. And then all out of state orders get shipped out on Monday morning, and then local orders are going to be picked up on Sunday. Yes, okay, y'all. So she said, I can't wait for this Oreo cookie. So my fiance's favorite cookies are my Oreo cookies. And so I don't know if this happened to y'all, but like when I cook, I feel like I be tasting everything. So by the time I'm done, like I don't want to eat, like I'm full. And so when I'm making cookies, like of course, like I do taste my cookie dough, like I have to. And so by the time I'm done, like I don't care to eat the cookies. But like I think he was eating an Oreo cookie, and I'm like, give me a bite. Like I want to still make sure that I'm getting a bite of like each one, so I make sure, even though like I know they're good, but I look, let me make sure. But like I don't care to eat cookies after that. But I did leave two for him, because he was begging for them. So I'm like, okay, I'll leave you two. And so there's two cookies on the counter, and right before I came in here to do the video, I grabbed like a little piece like that big, y'all. Before I came back in the room, y'all, I went back and got me another piece. Like they're literally so addictive, and in my head, I'm just thinking like, I see why he liked them, y'all. When I say that cookie was so good, like it was so good, y'all. But I definitely can't wait for people to get their orders so they can try them out, y'all. Uh, Girl, when it comes to selling press-ons, the good thing about that is like you're dealing with customers, but you don't gotta be there with them face to face, and so it'll be a little bit better. But girl, don't be nervous. Like after you do the first two or three sets, like it's gonna be a breeze. Just make sure that you have a good, like ordering concept, like to where you just make it a lot easier for yourself. Make sure that you have your policies, like when you place your order, if you're doing like custom nails, like once they place their order, their nails will be ready in X amount of time. or if you just make pre-made nails, you know, press-on nails, like it'll be a lot easier because you just make them, post them, sell them, and that's it. So definitely wish you the best, but I know you do good. Thank you. I don't even want to say your name, but you said, I love your videos. I am an inspired nail tech and they help a lot. Thank you so much. Yeah, so the cookies, the prices are on there. Now, I will say, y'all, the cookies are like this big. Like, they literally like cover up the whole top of my palm. So they're like this big. They're big. And so, like, it ain't gonna be no little bitty cookies. I can show y'all. Do I want to run in there? I'll run in there real quick. Give me 1 second. Yeah, and I really don't need to be eating a cookie right now, but this is the Oreo cookie. Ooh. So this is the Oreo cookie. Y'all look at how big this cookie is. Yes. If my man come in here, he gonna be like, girl, put my cookies up. But yeah, when I say they are so good, like, look, literally take up my whole palm of my hand. So, yeah, these cookies are dangerous because once you take a little bite, you be ready to go ahead and eat the whole cookie. But, oh, it's so good. But the cookies again are on the website. We'll start back taking orders Wednesday. I did it to where it's like $4 a cookie if you buy them individually. If you buy a half a dozen, it's like $22.50, and then if you buy a whole dozen, it's like $40, I think. I only have 3 flavors on there: chocolate chip, Oreo, and my banana pudding cookie. Which, y'all, when I say that cookie is so good, it's definitely my all-time favorite. Like, Oreo used to be, not Oreo, but just chocolate chip used to be my favorite. But that banana pudding, y'all, so good. Like, so good. And I've never been a big sweets person, y'all. But they're so good. Let me stop playing and drink my water. But anyways, y'all, hopefully I talked y'all into buying some cookies this Wednesday so you guys can taste them too. Hey, Ari. But yeah, guys, so ladies and gentlemen, but yeah, so I will see you guys next time. I need to go over here and edit some videos, just get some work done, and I will talk to you guys next time. I will be doing more giveaways here soon. I have a whole bunch of stuff over there that I need to get rid of. So y'all make sure you turn on your notifications. If you're not following me on Instagram, make sure that you follow me at GetNail32. Hi, Tugga, come here. Yeah, my dogs got their summer cut. Look at my Tugga man. Hi, Tugga man. Hi, my baby Tiki Tito. Hi, baby. He got his summer cut. He looks so tiny. But yeah, so I will see you guys next time, and thank you guys so much for watching. Can I do it? No. Bye, y'all.